The Mile High City could soon become a bit boozier.
A new ordinance will likely take effect by late summer, allowing you to walk out of a bar with your drink, only in areas called common consumption zones.
Denver 7's Russell Haythorne is taking this idea 360.
From beer halls to cocktail lounges, English pubs to tequila bars, drinking is already a huge part of our culture and community.
It's a wit beer. It's a Hawaiian.
Beers to cocktails, wine.
Bottoms up, Denver. Now there's an ordinance that will soon allow you to take your drink with you.
To be honest, I think it's a great idea.
I just think it's a really bad idea.
It works great.
I haven't really found many citizens of Denver that want this.
Like Vegas and New Orleans, common consumption laws allow you to walk out of a bar with your drink. The Colorado State Legislature approved the idea back in 2012, and Denver will start taking applications for common consumption areas this summer. So let's go 360 with a neighbor who senses a brewing disaster, the city that believes it's a recipe for success, a bar that says it's too much, another bar that says, I'll drink to that, and we start in neighboring Aurora, where they're already toasting the benefits.
Really hasn't been any issues with it so far.
Mark Shaker opened Stanley MARKETPLACE 2.5 years ago, where you can take a stroll with your drink.
You can just walk right in and go shopping. Kids doing gymnastics, where you got an hour where your kids are in there doing gymnastics, and you grab a glass of wine or a beer on a Wednesday night, and just more sort of flexibility and ability just to roam the place without having a lockdown.
About the only thing you can't do is walk into another restaurant or bar with your drink.
So I gotta leave my beer here if I'm going into Cholula, exactly.
As for the clothing and specialty shops like Trunk Duveau,
When it first started, we're like, is everybody just going to be wasted coming in our store and touching things and breaking things? But it's been totally opposite. Everybody's been respectful.
Jody Buffard is the owner of Blush and Blue, an LGBTQ bar on Colfax.
I've been in this location for 14 years.
She says if Aurora can do it, Denver can too.
Especially on Colfax, to be able to have customers come in, get a drink, and go watch any of the multiple parades that go by here during the year. I don't think it would hurt businesses. I think it would help businesses.
But right across Colfax at Streets of London,
I don't know that adding all of that is a great idea.
bartender Lindsay Wise-Kirk, who has been in the service industry for 20 years, says Denver is already boozy enough.
Keeping the booze inside is fine. We've got enough patios. I don't know that we need wandering around open container situation.
And bartender Jack McCaslin agrees.
We have enough problems already with people consuming alcohol in public. Who's to say they're not going to have a bottle in their pocket and pour their own drink in that plastic cup?
Bars would be required to pour drinks into plastic cups marked with the bar name if a customer decides to leave.
Another risk that then we're responsible for as far as third-party liability goes.
The city of Denver believes it can make this work.
We took our time to get this right.
The ordinance has passed the full council, and now Excise and Licensing is working out the rules, which will require a group of bars in any given area, like Park Ave and Colfax, to have a plan.
They have to tell us that they've actually already done a little outreach. What is your safety and security plan? What are you going to do to control noise? What are you going to do to control access?
The city says during events, common consumption will also help activate small bars and restaurants rather than cutting them out.
Have a community event where they're making money and not the beer truck from a brewery in Golden.
But homeowners like Loretta Kaler remain skeptical.
It's a tough thing, and we want to make sure that it's working for neighbors also, not just for the bar owner.
As vice president of Denver's Inter-Neighborhood Cooperation, she still has a lot of questions, in particular surrounding enforcement.
I don't know that the city will have more enforcement entities to deal with it or not. I think Rhino might have an issue. I think some places on Colorado Boulevard might have an issue.
Time will tell whether the ordinance hits the spot or falls flat. Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.
And listen, if we missed your perspective in our reporting, email us 360@thedenverchannel.com, or you can always join the conversation on the Denver 7 Facebook and Twitter pages.